left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh,
Clear
no.
left. Clear to the left.
Is that turning on her, or did she drift out a little bit, I wonder there?
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Aceikith Gaming and welcome back to the RPM GT3 Championship, round number 8 at Road America. Should be a very exciting one, lots of long straights, plenty of overtaking opportunities, and we did do reasonably well in our official race despite the damage. This time obviously we don't want to be damaged and we're in a very good spot. We start P13 and pole position in the silver class. We have got silver class drivers right around us. New full-time driver Michael Aparicio, who, if you remember, round 2 at Imola, we fought for our first of so far 2 class wins in the silver class earlier in the season. We've also got Ruud Schul right behind us, who is back on form as well for this race, so should be very high impacted. As well as I feel like my form is actually really good at the moment, especially as the team is now looking ahead to the 24 hours of Nürburgring. Some drivers might be already thinking about that already, and so not focused quite so much on this particular race, despite being a popular track. So, a very good race. You are going to see me really fight a lot harder than what I usually do. I have got a lot more confidence I have in the last couple of weeks, and it's helped quite a lot during this week, so I feel fully prepared. I am ready for basically not just any fight, but a proper dogfight in this race. So make sure you got your popcorn ready, make sure you relax, and recliner is seated backwards, so you're nice and relaxed for the next hour and a half. This is going to be a race you're not going to want to miss. If you do like the video and you are enjoying the content, please click that like button and also subscribe to the channel as well if you do wish to see further content such as this. Should be very exciting. I hope you enjoy watching this race as much as I did racing in this race as a whole. Otherwise, we'll leave you with the action. We'll see you again soon.
Side, clear to the left.
Okay, let's get stuck in. We've actually got a bit of a gap to Michael behind. Leah's actually qualified behind us, which I didn't think would happen, if I'm honest. As they've managed to gain some early positions. But they will catch up into the deep braking zone that is turn 5. Oh, Stephen Kennedy though. Qualified P3 in the start of this race and he's already off. Okay, so nobody's crashed into the kink on the first lap there. Is really trying to push hard. I'm probably not going to battle her if I'm honest, because I know her pace is better than mine. And she fights aggressive as well. I don't want to have any involvement in that, if I'm honest. You know, my strategy is very different. I'm looking to look after these tyres as best I can.
V12.
So I'm happy with the pace right now, considering I'm not really pushing very hard. Okay, so Leah's now the next driver behind.
The leader has just done a 205.54. That lap time was 207.27.
So it seems like that Ryan's actually losing a bit of time to the group. Is that more of a tactic just to try and get a bit of breathing room maybe, or is that him looking after the tyres the same as me?
Catching, the gap's now 0.39. They're quicker than us entering turn 5. Okay, Al, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make it work for it.
See that Philip is making a little bit of a breakaway from Matt Mullins here.
That
So
lap was
far.
207.35. 12.
Okay. First few laps have actually gone pretty well so far. Like, I know how talented Ryan is, he's very quick.
62 is 1.1 seconds off the
But
pace.
it is possible that he's trying to do the same strategy as me in looking after his tyres, not looking to push too hard, and wait for a bit later on to then pounce. Maybe looking to go very long into the race. Obviously Leo is probably looking to go on a very different strategy. Push early, try and make as many positions as possible.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, no.
Clear left. Clear to the left.
Okay, Al.
Is that turning on her, or
After 35 minutes.
she drift out a little bit, I wonder there. Try to force her to keep her tight. Because I would have had the optimum line. You know, some of the weirding with this netcode, I think got into that as well, possibly. You know, how did the car spin around like that when the hit, if anything, has come from the back, and it's not even like it's hard. It's the lightest of touches in the world. Oh, got a bit wide there. Have to take the 1X. We'll probably get past our marker down the straight.
About track limits, keep it between the lights.
Yeah, three incident points on that lap, which isn't great. Michael was having a think about it. Now I've lost this draft from Ryan. It's going to put him back and under threat. Oh wow, okay. These tyres do not like me at all. That contact must have overheated my tyres.
Left side.
Oh,
Still there. Clear to the left.
Come on, Al. Keep pushing. We might get it back.
yeah, I think a bit greedy wanting to try and, you know, not lose that much time at all. And that's what's ultimately cost me. Leah was definitely faster than me, there's no doubt about it. And now I've actually lost the position to Michael as well because of it. I know also Leah's not the type to just sit back. He's never been that type of driver. He doesn't sit back. She's an action driver.
P13.
I feel like Michael's moving over to the right, to be honest. I'm only moving over to the right to keep in his slipstream. So the tyre pressure is at 1.97, which is a bit high. But then some of that will be due to heavy braking as well. Not all just in the corners.
Stay on it, there'll be a chance.
And the track temperature is coming up as well
Front to
a
zero,
little bit.
1.0.
Sorry, that was.
Michael was going a little bit wide on exit turn 1. Which tells me he is trying to push that car hard. Like, I will be honest, I'm starting to try and push a little bit harder just to keep up with Michael, because I know that will be more beneficial. Don't want to be pushing any harder than I am right now. Because Michael is the driver that I had to battle with at the end of round 2 at Imola, which got me my first 2 class wins. And it wasn't an easy fight either, because it ended up bringing Taylor into it at the end.
The gap ahead is now 0.9. You've just done at 207.73. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Right, so maybe we're starting to push a little bit too hard on these tyres. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, we're still keeping up with Michael, which is good, but... don't know if having these tyres getting any worse than what they are already. But maybe that strategy just isn't the answer. Maybe we go to a plan B, which effectively I would be planning to pit at the 15-minute mark, which is a little bit earlier, which means we can't push ultimately hard during the second stint. So if it means to keep up with Michael, then I'd rather do that. Because it means overall that I will be making up time.
Turn 1.
So we're just coming out pit lane after damage probably. It's coming right in the front of everybody else.
It's now 47 Celsius. Place.
will be honest, the past like what 10 minutes I've been really deep in concentration, just trying to keep up with Michael. And also just trying to find little techniques with saving the tyres as much as possible while just trying to keep a good pace. And it's not easy doing that. If you want good pace, sometimes you do need to use those tyres. But there are some drivers that can actually save the tyres very well while still keeping up a very good pace. Sergio Perez is one of, obviously, you know, in the past 12 years especially, does extremely well with that. You know, doing both at the same time. It's amazing of how he is able to execute that type of driving style, because it's rare to see. You know, and probably right now in motorsport in general, not just F1, Sergio Perez is probably the driver that can do that the best out of anybody. Yeah, driver that head of myself and Michael are starting to get into a fight. Seems like. And my tyres are gradually starting to come back. Just wish the carousel wouldn't hurt the tyres so much, really. Good to know they're slower now since the king. I don't think we will be looking to overtake Michael, but it's good to know just in case something does arise. So that's a good luck. It's a new personal best actually for me as well. I was a little bit strong on that lap, I will say. So the last couple of laps I will say that I have been pushing a little bit harder. Just try and pressure Michael a little bit. You can also see that Stuart is actually now starting to set a good pace. He's actually passed Stuart. What is Pedro Lima doing behind us? Did he not qualify?
Okay, Al, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
Yeah, weirdly, Shure is actually catching up. And I know he's not had a good run recently, but he's actually doing very well in this one.
That last lap was at 2:07.62. That's good consistency. Keep it up. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Stay close. There might be a chance here. They're pretty slow into kink.
Alrighty, good
Sector
to see.
1, Sector 2 is 0.9 off the
Good
pace.
shame.
Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
He did a really good job around this track. He did on Saturday with me. You know, full hour and a lot of pressure kept in mind. It's a shame he won't be able to pull off as good of a goal in this race, really. I know we're quite looking forward to this race because of the pace that we both have.
Keep the pressure on. Don't give him any respite.
The track temperature's getting up even higher at the moment. I'm not sure whether it would be more of a concern for like the Porsches and the Audis, or more for like the BMWs and the Mercs and the Ferraris. Got a little bit of a cut from Michael there. I'm not sure whether that was like a latency thing or whether he genuinely
You need to pass
passed
this
it that
truck,
much,
you're losing too much time.
through that turn. Both me and Michael are setting very good pace though for each other, which is brilliant. Well, I'm starting to save a little bit more fuel, which is nice. Right, so Pedro is now the next car behind. He will overtake, that is for certain, but it's a matter of when and where. Because his pace will be outstanding.
The gap in front is now 0.9. Okay, Al, the pit window is now open.
Yeah, it is an attrition race. Like, it's not about trying to push for, like, you know, some single laps and hoping to make the pass. This race is where you're trying to save fuel. You're just trying to keep up with the pack that you're with. As long as you can do that, like, with how much fuel I'm saving right now behind Michael, I could possibly even overtake the 3 car back ahead of him. And we're now starting to catch up to them because they're battered. You know, like, Ryan's now finally gotten ahead of both of them 2 cars ahead, and he's been trying to do that for 37 minutes. Like, with the early stages of the race, the little incident with Leah, that was, you know, I'm not sure whether it would be my fault or whether that's a racing incident, or whether it might be more on Leah's side. That to me looks like a racing incident, but
The gap in front is now
I could be wrong.
0.9.
With Michael, I made a small error. Michael had the momentum going for him, he overtook. Ever since then, I've been pretty much just trying to keep a very steady pace I have throughout. That's been my main aim, and my lap times have been fairly consistent. Yeah, exactly. If we want to go to the iRacing stewards, we've had incidents like that before. where iRacing physics decide the match of a race or not. And most of that is down to latency. You know, like I've seen drivers spin out when they've hit a car in front of them. They just spin round as if they've been turned around from behind. It's like, hang on a second, how am I turning around
5-5.
when I'm hitting someone myself? You know, it doesn't make sense. It is one of the few things that I will say personally that I don't entirely like about iRacing, but you know, online racing is never going to be better. You know, because it is a latency thing. It's not like, oh, it's completely on iRacing, you know, as a service. You know, the only way you're going to improve something like that is by either making it, you know, a LAN service, which is never going to happen. You know, we're not R Factor 2 are people, you know, and we know where R Factor 2 is going, you know, in a way. I personally don't like R Factor 2, but that's a matter of opinion.
The gap in front is now 1.0.
Who's that? Oh, that's Leah. Trying to get out of the way!
Turn 14.
Oh dear, Leah. Was that Leah making a mistake there and then trying to get out of the way, or what? We've been catching up to that group for so long, and that might have just outdone us. I don't know what happened there. I was umming and ahhing for a moment, I'm gonna be honest, trying to overtake Michael, trying to use that situation. Good thing I didn't, because that is technically against the rules. Oh, Michael's made a big mistake.
The gap is now 0.36.
On your left, clear left.
Right, okay.
Well done, Al. Great move.
Do you from
Keep
this
it
point,
up.
after Pedro passes, try and keep up with him as much as possible? Bit late under braking, I think. Yeah, and Leah's just retired.
Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. E12. Sector 2's a second off the pace.
On your right,
Hey there, Batson. little bit
Hold your
too
line.
much curve there.
Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Clear to the right.
Come on, don't let him get away.
Yeah, hope you're doing well, you pleb. Not much longer to go until the pit stops start, by the way. Almost halfway through as well.
The gap behind is now 0.6. Okay, Al, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Quicker than you entering Canada corner.
Biffy. €100 extra. Is that per month? If so, yeah, that is quite a bit. But that's inflation for you. Oh, don't cut across the track!
About 11 minutes of fuel remaining.
Petter, that was so stupid!
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
What on earth are you doing? Oh, that is definitely going to be a penalty of some kind for Petter there. He does not need to cut across the track.
On your left. Clear left.
He does not need to cut across the track. That's an absolute moron. That's all my hard work of 45 minutes in the bin. That is.
The gap in front is now 0.5.
Word of advice, if you have traffic coming up behind you there, do not move across the track. You make yourself more of a hindrance because you're forcing another driver to also move across the track. Yeah. It just pisses me off when some people make, you know, what I would see as basic mistakes like that.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Like, even if you have to go onto the grass and just, you know, stay on the grass. Oh, that's a bit of a late move by Stewart. He didn't want Shaw to know that he was coming into pit lane. That was what was going on there. Yeah, that's my first 1x since that incident with Leah, and then having the off track on the same lap right early in. do think the tyre is just starting to kick in now. Because I haven't been looking after tyres as much as what I had done during the VRS Enduro on Saturday. But I've been looking after them a decent amount. I could have actually gotten on the accelerator even early, which is surprising. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mid-lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Okay, I'll put fuel you to the end of the race. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Okay, let's hope we've saved enough fuel.
Cox is now leading.
Oh, we've saved a lot of fuel. We've still got ahead of Michael.
There's traffic on the exit. Keep it tight.
Right. Well, the plan is still going to be the same as what it was before. I'm still going to try and save these tyres. But I want to be able to use them to the fullest at the end of the race. We've actually, I believe we even got ahead of Robert Stotton. We've been doing amazing this race. Oh yeah, that front left is very warm. That was actually a good idea. I fitted in there regardless. 27% on that left front. I've just had a look.
Is now in the lead.
too much inside there. I think my teammate Ben Warren is only 22 seconds up the road. But it shows how good my pace actually is. There's Western Aim just coming out.
Further down the track, 15th place.
Who I believe is another silver class driver actually. If I remember correctly. Oh no, he's a gold. Not a silver. Right. Let's concentrate. I still believe Stefan's yet to fit. So he should be fitting in this lap. Yeah, I should be in front of Shure. If I pass Michael, the only way that Shure gets ahead of me still is if he's saved even more fuel than me. Which I find that unlikely, but it's possible. Enriquez does not miss it. Interesting. Oh, there's Root.
B13.
He did save more fuel than me.
Cox is leading the race.
Alright. Oh yeah, because he was behind another car as well, wasn't he? And instead of it being like half of the stint, he was behind them for the entire stint, probably. Yeah, that would make sense. But it does mean we'll need to get ahead of Root, but let's see what happens.
Fastest lap of the race, sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
Yeah, it's a big car battle.
This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him. The quicker than us entering Canada corner.
That was a good exit, but is it good enough?
Good consistency. Keep them coming. V12. That was 207.26.
How did he get so much drive out of that turn? Okay, we've got the speed.
Far right. Clear right. You're clear. On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear
No.
left.
Didn't quite work. Just a tad a little bit late on the brakes. We almost got it perfect.
On your right. Clear right.
V13. Alright, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past.
Then we've got another silver class driver behind us, and they're on better tyres than what the three of us are. He pitted very late.
There's an incident at the carousel.
Oh, what's that for? Is that a car for position? Or is that a back marker? Wherever it was, they towed. Do I need to be more aggressive? Because now we've got David behind us.
Come on, nail him already. The lap time was 207.
Yeah, that would have been a back marker, actually, not going to position. I just can't get the exit from turn 4 like these two can. I've got the speed coming down the straight.
Nail those exits.
We're catching up to a back marker as well now. Okay, William needs to be out of the way. He does now. I would say. Obviously he doesn't have to go out of the way. You know, it's not like he can stay there, it's not against the rules. Whoa! He's lost it! Michael finally bits it a bit too hard. Right. Now I need a good run. It's not going to be as good compared to Rad because of William obviously giving Rad now some draft. Oh, Pedro's actually up behind us again. How did that happen, I wonder? Oh, I went wide again.
Okay, Al, just cut the track.
Far right. Clear to the right.
Okay, good. Just to think, this is probably the highlight of the broadcast right now.
Time to get defensive, mate. They're faster than us into turn 8.
Yeah, he's just sticking behind. So David, I think David actually wants to try and gain both positions. So he's just biding his time waiting for me to make the move. And he's quick on those new tyres. But for me to keep up with Wood at the moment, I'm having to push a bit more harder than what I would like.
Okay, Al, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear to the right.
I do feel maybe Rudd's running a slightly higher wing setting. Let's get that corner exit speed.
You've just done a 207, take 4.
On your left. Clear
Oh, he
wide.
tried to keep me tight,
Alright,
and I had it perfect.
consistent. Took an excellent pass, nice one, mate.
I had that line perfectly done. It even allowed David through. That was just such a mighty pass. I think Rudd was thinking that he'll be able to hold it around the outside, but... Oh, and them two are battling, great. I need them to the battle, brilliant.
Western in front is now 4.2.
Run with the money! Oh my god, that has been brewing for so long. That's probably my best overtake of the season, by the way. Now, can I catch up to Westerning?
The gap behind is now 1.8.
Of course, he is a goal driver, so... But, if I can catch up to him, then that'd be a big... Yeah, I've gained so much time on them two. 1.7 seconds to David behind, and Rudd is 2.2. But I know David's quick. Bear in mind, he pitted very late for a new tyre. So I do not think looking after the tyres is the way to go. I think I've just got to push. I think I've just got to push and hope that I can outpace David. Because he's going to be doing the same. Looking after my tyres is not the way to go.
Well done, James.
That's 15 minutes. Okay, Al, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits.
So we've only got 15 minutes to go.
The gap behind is now 1.0.
Bear in mind, out of the three of us, I'm on the older set tyres out of the three. Can someone actually check and see if I'm actually the leader of the class now? I do feel there might be one silver class driver ahead of me, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, caught back up. But at least the blood's not there. It's just a one-on-one. When looking after the cars might be the better way to go, actually, you know.
Okay, Al, don't let this guy distract you. Our last lap was at 208.00. 62 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yeah. I think the tire might be a bit worn again, possibly. I have been pushing hard to get to where I am. But David isn't necessarily pushing hard to overtake. Alright.
Thank you.
We'll pretty much hit 10 minutes left as we cross the line, pretty much. Almost, so not many more laps to go.
P11. Alright, Al, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Again, he hasn't got quite that same amount of speed. That's the one thing that Rudd has actually got very well with his car, but I think it means that he struggles on straight line speed, and the BMW is going to be a bit stronger than the Audi anyway on the straights. So as long as my corner speeds are good enough, I don't think he really has an answer. I could be wrong. Could be babysitting his tyres for a bit and waiting for the right moment.
Okay, Al, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Or he could be even waiting for the back marker to become involved.
That lap was at 207.37. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. That time's pretty consistent.
Oh my word, I've gone really wide.
Right side.
Turning a little bit too early there.
Clear right.
Front lookout. Oh, don't let him get away.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Hold line. Clear to the left.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.16.
Right.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way round. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Put the elbows out of it, maybe a bit too much, but you know, this is how much I want to get as good position as possible. Because of those few races that I had bad results in, I do need to make these kind of efforts.
On your left. Still there. Clear left, far left. In the middle, 3 wide. Clear right. Left side. Clear all left.
God, I wish Daniel got out of the way a little bit sooner than that, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm really burning out these times. Like, a lot. Just to keep ahead.
The 11. Okay, out. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Thing is, what David's been doing behind me, for those of you that haven't seen, is actually against the rules. You can get penalised for flashing your headlights. The only time you're allowed to flash somebody on your headlights is if you're lapping them. But the one turn he's getting me is here. Is that the key? Oh, maybe he pushed a little bit too hard through there that time around. I don't have enough fuel. I don't think anyway. Oh, what am I doing? Wildfight's not going to show. No, I don't have enough fuel. Right. Where was it? Seriously?
174. Sector 2
I thought I
is
got it perfect.
116 off the pace.
But obviously not.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady.
Oh, that is so frustrating.
Still there. Clear left.
Come on, push like a bastard, we'll get this guy.
We can't do it. We're literally on 1 lap left to fuel now. Just 1 lap of fuel needed. And you know why? It's not underfueled the car, because I was saving fuel for a lot of the race. So it's calculated it on that, and obviously over time, I've needed to save even more fuel, and that's not been the case, and I've just not realised. Yeah, it's not white flag this lap though.
Very little fuel left.
Yeah, it's not white flag this time around. That's the thing. Yeah, I need to put in another lap of fuel.
What's your speed?
So annoying! Like I only had half a lap of fuel left and it's a long lap.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
God damn it.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Yeah, I could no way save that much fuel. Ugh. Such a disappointment. But all that hard running, all race long.
Congrats, Philip. Good race, guys.
We're running on fumes, mate. 2 litres remaining. 4 is now in the lead.
And it's these Dalton mistakes that's going to decide the championship. I was gaining a lot of points on my rivals and now I'm losing on them now because of that one simple miscalculation. I still finish ahead of Daniel.
Yellow flag.
Oh. But yeah. I should not be finishing this low down, I should be finishing
That's it.
much harder than this. Yeah, it's very annoying. It really is, but sometimes it does happen. it does in a race. I wish I knew sooner, because if I knew sooner, I could then start saving fuel a bit earlier, and then I wouldn't have to save so much fuel in an instant, which meant maybe then I could strategize about if I can stay ahead of somebody or not. You know, like I definitely wouldn't have been able to have kept what I believe was the leading class for certain, but it's just so annoying. It really is. You know, we had this issue. We did. We still had to finish ahead of Rasmus as well, which is surprising. So he didn't have that great of a race, I guess. But yeah, it shows that these things do happen. It does, even in sim racing. But we'll try and crack on. Obviously, the next round is a bit of a surprise for some of you. Obviously, as you guys know, we follow the VRS calendar. So next round would normally be Zolder. But we're not heading to Zolder next week. We're actually doing a different track. The reason being is because the amount of pit boxes is too little. So next week we're heading to Laguna Seca. So be on the lookout for that for next week. For those of you on YouTube, this will go on YouTube. For those of you on Twitter who want to watch the race back. But yeah, a bit of a disappointing end to what was a really good race overall. So, but Laguna Seca, I don't think I have a great track record there, but let's see what happens. So we'll leave it there. We'll see you guys next time.